Now we're going to learn about prime and composite numbers. Okay, we did learn about whole numbers and natural numbers and integers. So what are we learning today? Okay, so we're going to learn about prime and composite numbers. Okay, how to determine if the number is prime or composite. And of course, the first 6 prime numbers. This is going to be very important if you want to know how to calculate your HCF and LCM. Okay, but first, of course, it's important to know how to determine if the number is prime or composite. Okay, do you remember these numbers? Okay, so the numbers here are all called negative what? Negative integers. This is neutral integer. And of course, from here onwards, these are all positive integers. Okay, so your prime numbers and composite numbers are actually from 2 onwards. Okay, so I think you remember that. Okay, whole numbers start from 0. Okay, and then all the way onwards. Okay, what kind of numbers start from 1 and then all the way? Okay, the one is called what? The natural numbers, correct? And of course, prime and composite numbers start from 2 onwards. Okay, so 1 is not included, 0 is not included. So you see, no 0, no 1 also. Okay, no negative numbers. Yep. No fractions. This is no half, no 2.2. Don't have these kind of things. Okay. Can Okay, very good. So let's see. Now we have to know how to find prime and composite numbers. Okay. So since we know that primes and composite numbers start from 2 all the way, now we have to know, okay, which one is prime, which one is composite. We know they are both inside. Okay, so first, how do you determine if it's a prime number? Prime numbers are very special. Okay, it's 1 times itself and no more. Okay, composite numbers, it can times many different things. So it's called composite because it consists of many different numbers. Okay, so let's try on the next slide. Let's see. Okay, so prime number, let's say number 2. 2 is 2 a prime number. 1 times 2. How about any other? Is there any others? Nope. So this is a prime number. Okay, so this is prime. Okay, prime number. Let's try next one. Okay, number 3. Number 3. So number 3 is number 3 a prime number. 1 times 3. 2 times no. 3 no. So is this a prime number? Some students will tell me, okay, teacher, how about 1.5 times 2? You know, it will give you 3 also, you know. And I say yes, correct. But we can't use 1.5. Okay, because 1.5 is not a natural number. No such thing. Remember, there's no half of a sheep. Okay, so 3 is a prime number. Okay, 3 is a prime number. So this is prime. Prime. Okay, number 4. How about 4? Okay, let's try 1 times 4. Yes. Is there any other ways to get 4? Okay, if you say, teacher, 2 times 2 is also 4. Very good. So since we also can do 2 times 2, is 4 a prime number? It's not. Actually, it's a composite number. So 4 is 2 times 2. Okay, so this is a composite number. COM. I'm just going to write COM. Okay, composite number. Okay, very good. So all the way you can actually do it like that. Okay, so 5, if you try Actually, it's a prime number. Okay, there's only 1 times 5. How about 6? Okay, how about 6? I'm sure you all know, huh? 6. 6, you know, is 2 times 2 times 2. No, sorry. 2 times 3, correct? 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. So if that's the thing, it's a composite number already. Okay, so we're gonna have a bit of a shortcut, okay, where I'll tell you what are the prime numbers. So these are your prime numbers. You have to remember all these numbers, huh? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Okay, please remember these 6 prime numbers. Actually, there's more. Of course, it's infinity, there's more. But it starts from 2. Okay, and if you realize all these numbers are all odd numbers. Huh? This 2 is the only even prime number. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Okay, let's try finding prime numbers. Sorry, let's try to check if a number is prime or composite by using this method. Okay, this method is where you have to list out the prime numbers, the first 6 prime numbers. Okay, and then you keep dividing. So let me show you how we do this. Okay, so it's number 32. Okay, first you see the number 2, correct? Okay, so we always do 32 divided by 2. Okay, so what do you get? 32 divided by 2. Okay, you can use your calculator if you need to. Okay, I'm sure right now all of you are allowed to use a calculator. Okay, so what do you get? 16, right? 16, right? Okay, sorry, don't write 16, don't write like this, okay. So divide by 2, you get a 16. Now 16, can I still divide by 2? If can, keep dividing, don't go and go to the next one. Keep dividing by 2. So divide by 2, what do you get? Okay, use a calculator. Please use a calculator if you can. Don't do mental, because in the exam you're allowed to use a calculator. Okay, so divide by 2, you get what? 8. Okay, after that 8, can I divide by 2 again? Yes. Can I not? So what is 8 divided by 2? You get 4. Okay, 4. Now, can I divide it by 2 again? Yes, can. Okay, so 4 divided by 2 is 2. So do we stop here? No, we must stop when it becomes 1. So 2, of course, I'll divide it by 2 again, and then you get 1. This way you stop. Okay, okay, so after you get this, okay, so this 32 is equals to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. I want you to go and check it. Okay, so use a calculator, press this into your calculator and see if you get 32. If you do, you're correct. If not, you might have missed one of the 2 or maybe another number. Okay, so 32, is it a prime or composite number? Confirm is composite because you got so many. Okay, now let's try another one. 17. 17. So 17, let's try 17. Let's divide it by 2 first. What do we get? Okay, use a calculator because it's going to be hard. So you get what? 8.5. 8 can or not? Cannot. No. Okay, never mind. So this one cannot. Let's try 3. Okay, once it cannot, we'll try another one. 3. 17 divided by 3. What do you get? 5.66 all the way. So cannot. Okay, never mind. This one cannot. This one cannot. Let's try 5. Okay, 17 divided by 5. You get 3.4. Also cannot. Nope. How about 7? 17 divided by 7. Well, looks promising, but nope. 2.4 something something something. Cannot. Cannot. Oh, we left 2. How about 11? Okay, I'll write here. 11. So I'm sure you all will know. Okay, confirm cannot. 1.5 something. Cannot. 13, high chance cannot. I'm sure you all know already. 13. But never mind, I'll just try it out so that you all will know the answer. Okay, 17 divided by 13 is 1.3 something. So cannot. Okay, after this, since this is the last prime for all this 17 is actually a prime number. Because all these cannot. Okay, so since the previous all the prime numbers cannot use, this is your next prime number. So that's how you calculate your prime number. Okay, so this one can only be 1 times 17. Okay, next, let's try a bigger number, 24. Okay, so let's go and do the steps. Okay, if you have I'm sure you should be following with along with me using your paper, pen and calculator. So let's say if this number, you look at it and you'll be thinking, teacher, confirm is not prime lah. Yes, you're right. Okay, but of course please do the steps. So first step is list out all the 6 prime numbers, which is what? 2, 3, 5, then now is 7, 11. Yes, very good. Last one is 13. Okay, let me write this properly. Okay, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So 24, what do you want to divide it first? By 2. Always start from 2. Okay, never skip. Okay, so divide by 2, you get 12. Why not? Right? Okay, 12 divided by, can I divide by 2 again? Can, then divide by 2. Okay, so what do you get? 6. Okay, another one. Can I divide by 2 again? Can. Okay, this is where some students will say, teacher, I want to divide by 3. No, divide by 2 first. Until you can divide by 2, then you go to 3. Okay, so what is 6 divided by 2? You get 3. Okay, and then of course 3, can I divide by 2? No, so you have a remainder. So after this one, once you cannot, then you do 3. So what do you get? Divide by 3, you get 1. Okay, of course the last step is check. How do you check? Multiply 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay, you get 24? Yes. So this is correct. So this is what you should have to do later to get your HCF and LCM. Okay, if you don't know how you do this, you're going to get stuck. Okay? So, please practice these steps. Okay, step 1, list the prime numbers, the 6 prime numbers. Okay, divide 1 by 1. Okay, don't skip. Divide 2 first. Keep dividing by 2 until you can't, then divide by 3. Keep dividing, then until 1, so on and so forth. Okay, and lastly, remember to check. Okay, check by multiplying. Okay? Okay, very good.